I'm Alene. I'm a jewelry designer, and I have a studio here in Arizona, and I thought I'd do a video this time on a typical day in the studio so you could kind of see what I do. And appreciate any comments you make, and obviously invite you to like and follow me as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera down so you can kind of see. It's going to be a kind of a bird's eye view of what I do, but hopefully it will help give you an idea of some of the stuff that goes on. Now, keep in mind that I don't spend every single day at the studio. I have a lot of time. Of course, I'm working on social media. I'm also doing the camera work because I photograph my own jewelry, and then I have to obviously place that online, and then I also have to take care of orders that I get. So all that kind of stuff takes time, and then sometimes I do nothing. I just hang out and watch TV or something like that. Anyway, but today we're in the studio, so I'm going to give you kind of just a quick overview of what happens. I'm going to pull the camera down. Hopefully this will work without falling over. That's not bad. Okay, I'm not sure if I can move this. That helps or helps? This helps. Okay, now I start with this is a board that protects any kind of surface you have from when you're starting to do heating, which of course I will use the torch. So I actually have kind of a double board here I've used just over time. You can see how dirty and filthy they are, but that's just over time, it's gonna get dirty. And I do wipe them down every time, but it doesn't matter. As long as they work, that's all that matters. And in addition, I also have these two. This is a charcoal board, well, charcoal brick actually, and this is also an individual brick that I've used at times too when I'm heating up for bezels and things like that. So those are some of the tools. These are a pair of scissors that I use all the time, especially when I'm working with lighter weight material. I can be cutting it with this instead of having to use the saw. So anyway, those come in handy. Of course, you always have your standard regular pliers, and I have at least 30 other different kinds of pliers. So that's part of the game. Now I'm going to just show you a few that I'm working on right now. This one, and don't shoot the messenger because I cannot draw. But what I want to do, this is a piece of rose quartz that of course I'm going to set, and I think I'll do this one in silver for now. And I want to set it on a piece of silver that will be heart-shaped. So this is kind of what I'm envisioning, and I'll cut out the heart and texture it before I add this to it. So that's in process. Going along with it, these are also rose quartz, and they're faceted like you can see, and those will be earrings that'll go with it. So that's one of the projects. This one, which is closer to being done, is actually a moonstone piece. I'll show you the moonstone piece first. I just love the shape of this. It's so different. And it's going to go on this piece here. I've got the silver part done so far, but I have some more designing to do with this. I want to add some silver and some curlicues to it so that it gives it a little bit of, I don't know, some pizzazz. And this one too is going to be, this is onyx. And you know, people always think of onyx as black. Well, not everyone, but onyx actually can be a variety of colors, and this one really shows off a lot of those colors. So I'm going to be putting it against a backing like this, but it's also going to be raised up so that some of the light can show through. I think that's really going to be a beautiful piece. So I'm working on those are the things I'm working on right like today. Oh, and these also, this is a pair. This is from my Cloud Dreams collection. These will be earrings. And I might pair these with moonstone. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, they're in the works today. Then what happens is I have two little baskets, let's say, of jewelry that is coming next, so to speak. These right here, I'm going to show you a couple of the pieces. These are grape agate. Oh, I love this stuff. And those will be earrings. You can kind of see they're separate. I don't want to separate them because I want to keep them together for now until I'm ready to work with them. And this piece that goes with it, come on out of there, is here. And that really shows you more like the clusters of the grapes, actually. And that's also grape agate. That will be a pendant for sure. And in addition to that, I've got this piece that I want to play with. This is actually petrified palm wood. Most of the palm wood you see has got a lot of black in it, but this particular one does, it just shows off the other beautiful colors. So it's so unusual, so I wanted to get this set. So those are the ones that are in my next to do pile. And then my pile after that is this one, which is after I'm done with these, this. But of course, keep in mind that I do change this almost every week, where I say, okay, well, now I want to do this one. So, but today, this is how I have it planned. This is another pair, as you can see, of the Cloud Dreams, which is that beautiful blue. The back of those is actually, they've put a blue backing on it, which is why it gives that piece that beautiful color. So that's one. I've got some pieces of 22 karat gold here, and I'm not sure how I'm going to set those yet, but I've got those in here to set around a couple of different gems. So that'll be 22 karat gold, and then possibly on a silver background. I'll see how that works. I wanted to show you this because this is normally what you see palm wood looking like. Come on. It's like this. And see how different that is than the other one I showed you. It has still those beautiful colors, but it shows the black, which is beautiful too. So anyway, I'm going to be playing with that. And then lastly, I just want to show you one of the tools that I use a lot. And this is basically for when I'm going to be ready to heat things. I don't like to use the mesh thing. It just hasn't worked well for me, but this works. I'll have a couple of them. I'll be able to, of course the stone won't be on there, but I have like this, and I'll be able to solder this piece on there. And then I have a second one similar that's short. Now what I like about this one, besides the fact that this is magnetic and it comes right off, which I don't know why that's so impressive, but it is. And then the other thing is it goes down and up, so I can use it at different heights for the shorter stuff that I'm working on. And it also, if I can get it to work, twists however I want it to twist. And I know it looks filthy, but I do tend to clean them every single day, but it just still, they just gather stuff. So that's part of the game. Anyway, that's just to give you just a little bit of a view of what my life is like in the jewelry studio. Thanks for joining me. I will put some, let's see, I think you like me over here, and I can't remember how that works. Anyway, I will have some videos for you to look at there.